Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do our sinking funds update for January. We are going to count up all of my binders, count up all of the money that's in there and see what the total is. And at the same time, we're going to do some cash unstuffing, some condensing, get the money out of the house, back to the bank, so we can earn some interest and be safer for me. So, we are going to start not with the sinking funds update, but with some unstuffing of my business binder. So I like to start here first, get some money on the table, and yeah, condense these envelopes. So as usual, I have some placeholders here. I've got some fully funded, some 50s, 100, 200, 500, 1000s. I usually don't need them all, but I like to have them here just in case, so I'm prepared. All right, okay, so let's start here with my tax for our business. So I've got an iPad in front of me where I'm going to mark down the money that's going back to the bank so I can make sure that at the end of the video it's all correct. So in tax I've got 4,050. I don't know why I do that. In the bank already. So 2,050 even. 2,100, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 720, 40, 50, 5 and 60. So 4,760. So let's count this out. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 50, 70, 97. All right, so this is 700, 51, 97. So we'll take 700 to the bank. So 700 is going to the bank from my tax. So let's take 700 in placeholders. So 500 and 700. And then we'll swap these two fives, just this 10 here. So 4,500, 760. 4,760 is in tax. And then materials, I'm just going to leave that as it is. Packaging, see what we've got in here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. I'll leave that. I like those denominations as they are. Postage, we shall leave. Equipment has 100, 200, 10, 25. So let's just swap them for a 20. So 225 in equipment. Subscriptions, I'll leave most of them, but let's see what the back two have got. So Amazon has 50, 75, 85, 85, so I'll leave a 5. 50, 70, 85 in Amazon. And Canva should have the same, 50, 75, 85. 50, 70, 85 in Canva. Awesome. So that is subscriptions all condensed, or most of them, or some of them. And then finally in this binder I have my emergency fund, which has 1,050. So we shall put this 50 in the bank. So 1,050, so I'm taking 50 to the bank. There we are, 1,050 in emergency. All right, cool. So that is all the business binder unstuffed. Okay, so let's bring in the sinking funds tracker. Last month, December, our total was 9,677. So I have spent some money. What have I spent? So Major Beauty is gone. I did spend some money out of Hair and Beauty, some birthdays, but I think that's about it, to be honest. So I don't know, we might break the 10k mark. I don't know, let's see. Right, so I've written out all my categories as usual, and we're going to start with the count up and more unstuffing. Right, so let's start with essentials. And we'll start with home. All right, so last month home had 200. I now have 200 in the bank, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we shall swap all of that and put it in the bank for a 50. So 50 from home. So we now have 250 in home. Good. And then household last month had 100. I think I spent out here. We've now got 50 in the bank, 65, 75. Yeah. So 75, so we'll just leave a 5 and then we'll swap this 20 for this 20. So 50, 75 in household. All right, home maintenance last month had 30. I've now got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. So we'll put this 50 in the bank. Oh my God. Okay, so 70 is in home maintenance and I'm taking 50 to the bank. Cool. And then appliances last month had 30. I've got 20, 30, 40 and 50. So we'll put this in the bank. So 50 is in appliances and I'm taking 50 to the bank. All right, garden last month had 205 and I haven't added to it at all. So it still has 205. Kingston, we had unstuffed it to pay the bills, so it had nothing. And it's now got 10. So we'll put that in the bank. No, we won't. We'll just swap it for a 10 even. Even. All right, so Kingston has 10. And then we've got insurance. And last month it had 360. I've got 200, 350 in the bank, 370, 390, 410, 430, 50, 70, 90 and 500. So we'll put this 150 is going to go to the bank. 150 going to the bank from insurance. And we'll swap all these out for a 500. So I'm really pleased about that. We've got £500 in insurance. And it's not due till September and I want to save 800. So we are cooking on gas with that one. And then we've got car tax. Last month it had nothing again because we just paid the bill. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying we. I just paid the bill. I've got 5, 10, 15 and 20. So let's swap them for this 20. Okay, so 20 in car tax. Car maintenance hasn't been touched and I haven't added to it, so we've got 300. Miscellaneous had 70, but I did use some money, so I've just got 50 in there. Emergency fund, I haven't added to that. I've got 2,050 plus some interest in the bank. And then buffer, same story, haven't added to it, and it's got 400. So that is essentials all done. So how are you all doing? I absolutely love doing these videos, you know, I love watching them. I just love getting money out the house. It's so satisfying to see your envelopes grow and then you're able to take money to the bank. It makes it worthwhile. I think a lot of it is about this like stage in the process, which I do monthly. Anyway, shut up. Birthdays is next. So we're going to do some swapping about here because Bruno, Mr. Bruno, is done. It's been his birthday, bless him. 2 years old. So he's going to go to the back now. Your time will come again, Bruno lad. So right, okay, so Luna has 100. Narcissa has 80. Bellatrix has 50, 60, 70, 80, which is fully funded. So I'm going to put this in the bank. So we're taking 30 to the bank for Bellatrix. Birthdays 30. And we'll say she's fully, we'll say she's fully funded now with 80. Remus has 30. I still don't know whether to save any more for them. Do you know what? I'm not going to. 30's enough, I think. So let's say he's fully funded and we'll take it to the bank. So Remus is fully funded with 30. So that's now 60 going to the bank from birthdays. All right, so we've got 180, 260, 290 in birthdays. Last month we had 320, but I spent Bruno's and whoever the other one was, I can't remember. Don't know who my own family is. Right, okay, so that's birthdays done. We'll work on Sirius next time. And then we'll move on to my binder when I find it. Here we go. All right. So last month, Hair and Beauty had 200, but I got my hair done. So it'll be less, I think. I've got 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 75, 180. Okay. So let's leave a 20 and we'll swap them for a 10. So this should be 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So we'll get a 100. All right, so 100 is going to the bank from Hair and Beauty. And I've got 180 altogether. And then we've got Major Beauty. Last month it had 250, but I spent it, so we started again. I've got 25, 35. So 35 is in Major Beauty. Good start. Clothes last month had 90. I've got 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. 130 is in clothes. So 20, 30, 40, 50 we'll take to the bank. So 50 going to the bank from clothes. And I've got 130 altogether. Okay, next up we've got looks. Last month looks had 205. I've got 200 in the bank, 10, 15 and 20. 220 now in looks. Books last month had 35, but I did buy some books, didn't I? I've got 10, 15, 25 and 30. So 30 is in books. This is what I love about this method. I don't feel guilty buying things that I love because the money's been set aside for it. So if you're thinking about starting this method, but you only want to have a few categories, that's fine. I've just expanded out into different things because I've been doing it for so long now that I know that I spend money on these things pretty much every month. So I need to allocate money to them. So I, bought like 3 books, but I didn't feel guilty for it. It didn't really affect me finances because the money was there. So please start it. Right, health is last month had 135. I suspect it's the same. Because of the eye test saga. So I've got 100 in the bank, 20, 35, 35, yeah. So we'll just swap them for a 10. So 135 in health. Yoga last month had 60. I've got 50 in the bank, 65, 75. So 75 in yoga. Social, last month had 20. I've got 5, 10, 15, 25 and 30 now in social. So 30 in social. Fun, last month had 50. I've got 50 in the bank, 5, 65, 75, 80. But I don't, because I was saying about my friend wanting to go and see the Ursula musical and the tickets were 31. So I'm going to take this £30 out and put it in the bank. So 30 from fun to pay off my credit card. Sorry, I transferred it from my bank account. So 50 is the same as last month in fun. All right, so gifts last month had 35. I've got 20, 35, 45 and 50. So let's put that in the bank. All right, so 50 into gifts. Tech last month had 20. I have 20, 35, 45 and 50. Oh, that's good. So 50 going to the bank for tech. Cool. And then buffer I haven't touched and I haven't added to it, so it still has 100. So that's it for my binder. All right, so next we're going to move into travel, which now has its own binder. So starting with Western Balkans. Last month altogether we had 1890. So hire car is fully funded with 500. And hotels should now be fully funded. So let's see. I should have 1930 in hotels. So I've got 1,200, 350 in the bank. 1350, 1450, 1550, 1650, 1750, 1770, 90, 1810, 1830, 50, 70, 80, 90, 1900, 10, 20 and 30. So 1930, which means I've got 2,430 altogether. And let's see what I'm taking to the bank. So I'm taking 51, 52, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 580 is going to go to the bank from Western Balkans, 580. So let's put this all down. And I'm going to put these back and say that I am fully funded for hotels. All right, so fully funded for hotels, fully funded for hire car. So next we're going to work on insurance. So that's better, get that out of the house. So 2,430 altogether, that's good. And then East Asia. So main flights are paid and I'm working on Exodus. And I've got 1,000 in the bank, and then 50, 100, 52, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350. So let's put 350 in the bank. Uh, 350. All right, so 200, 300, and 50. So 1,200, 350 is in Exodus. I need 2,450. I got it wrong in my last video. So I need another 1,100, I think. Yeah, 1,100. Oh, so what was that? 1,350. Yeah. Awesome. That's East Asia done. And then short trips, the lodge has 50. Fuel has 10, 25, 35 and 40. So I'm going to put this in the bank and say it's fully funded. So fuel is fully funded with 40. And then lodge spends, I want to save 100, I've got 60, 50 in the bank. So 40 is going to the bank from trip fund. And I've got 150 altogether. Awesome. All right, cool. So that is all of the trips travel binder all done. Okay, so let's move into my savings challenges. So solo, oh, I've put Uno on here, I keep getting them mixed up, is a new challenge from Ira. So I don't think I've got enough 50s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no. So I've got £10, so I'll just swap them for a 10. But I've got like, I'll only count the notes again. So I've got, I'll say I've got £10 in solo. And then Sparks of Joy is next. Last month it had 100. I've got 100 in the bank, 10, 25, 35, 45 and 50. So let's put 50 in the bank from Sparks of Joy. I'm going much slower with this time, but that's fine because I still don't know. I do want to buy that world map thing, but I don't know about the rest. So anyway, I've got 150 in Sparks of Joy. And then Fresh Start was a new challenge. And I've got 20, 35 and 40. So 40 is in Fresh Start. And then budget with IRA coins. Oh, haven't got them, hold on. Okay, IRA coins. Let's see what we can do, if we can do anything. 1. Right, so we can take 20 to the bank from IRA. And then we haven't got enough in 2s. Pop them back. Okay, so Ira now has 200, 300 in the bank, and then 20 and 40. So 340. And then the 50p, I'm pretty sure we can unstuff most of this. So 50p's need to add up to £10. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God, exactly 10. Exactly 10. What's the chances? Okay, so £10 is now in the 50p. And then 1 to 100 Errol's challenge has 37. All right, cool. So that's it for that binder. And now moving on to Christmas. So last month, obviously I didn't have anything because we just unstuffed it. But now I've got 20, 35, 40, 50, 65, 70, 90, 110, 115 in Christmas so far. That's good. 115. I want to complete this by, for the first time by the end of May is the target. And then mortgage, obviously we done stuffed as well. So we started this again. I've got 25, 30, 40, 55 in mortgage, 55, which is cracking. And then finally, everybody, is the 10k. So let's have a look. Right, now then, we need to unstuff this first. So 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200. So let's put 100 in the bank here first from savings and swap this for a 200. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, and then we put some money in here from side hustle, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's put that in the bank. Brilliant. Okay, so 1,040 is in the 10k. And it's mostly in the bank, apart from that 40 quid, which is good. Right, so 1,040. All right, so it's now time to count this up and see how much we have. So last month I had 9,677. Oh my God, I don't know. Let's see what it is. Let's go. Oh my God, no way. Oh my God, we've got £11,082 in all of my binders. I'm gonna check it. Yeah, 11,082. I can't believe that. That is amazing. And I know a lot of it will go down this year because of the holiday stuff, but still. Amazing. And if I counted what's in my business binder, like if anything happened, I could collapse that immediately, and apart from the tax, I would have another 2 grand or so. So, wow, this method, man, amazing. It's amazing. Right, okay, so what am I taking back to the bank? Let's have a look. 250. Right, I've just had to use my calculator because my brain's not working. I think we should have 2,510. But yeah, we'll see. Right, okay, so let's start. So we have 51, 52, 53, 50, start again. So we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 51,000. 51, 52, 53, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 50, 70, 95, 10, 530, 50, 70, 96, 10, 630, 50, 70, 97, 10, 730, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,000. So 2,000, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 2,480, 510, 2,510, all here, cracking. I thought I'd messed up, as usual, but it looks like we have all the dosh here. £2,510 is here. So this can now all go back to the bank, get it safe. And yeah, please start cash stuffing if you haven't already. You just need a pen and a piece of paper and some paper envelopes. Set your budget out, set your categories out, withdraw the cash and go. It'll change your life. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.